I've started a new budget, and one of the things that I'm doing is buying my groceries weekly, and I've set myself a particular amount that I can spend. So today was the first week that I've started this new budget. So let me tell you how I did. And this is probably a good time to say that this video is brought to you by Apron Diva, my online apron boutique. Pretty and practical, we believe that an apron can be a homemaker's best accessory. Visit us at www.aprondiva.com. Okay, so I've been following Elena at the Organized Money, and one of the things that she's really been encouraging us to do is to set a budget. And you guys know I normally don't have a budget when I go grocery shopping. I just go spend what I feel like spending and then whatever. And my husband a couple of times was like, babe. So I thought, okay, I'm going to try to be more responsible and set a grocery budget for the month and then split that up into 4 weekly budgets. And the reason why I wanted to do it weekly as compared to monthly was because I wanted to take advantage of some of the savings, some of the sales that they have in the stores each week. The other thing is that as I continue to watch prices skyrocket, and inflation is up over 7%, but some of the grocery items are up almost 20%, and I wanted to see what I could take advantage of now, and I figured whatever I buy today is a little bit of inflation proofing my budget for next week or the end of the month. So I set $125 a week for groceries, and in today's grocery haul I spent $102.63 with a savings of $17.65 using my Kroger Plus card. Now, I wanted to focus on meat and then some of the items that have been disappearing off the shelf that I've not been able to find and that my family uses. So the first item I'm going to mention is saltine crackers. And my sister had said she'd been looking for saltines and couldn't find any. And the last time I went shopping, I could see saltines, but there were no Ritz crackers. I wanted saltine crackers and Ritz crackers today. Well, I was able to buy saltine crackers, not Nabisco saltines. I had to get the Kroger brand. That's all that was available. But there were no Ritz crackers, at least no regular Ritz crackers. There were some other specialty Ritz kind of chips and things like that, but no Ritz crackers. So I didn't get any of those. So I got 2 boxes of these saltine crackers. One is going to go in the pantry, and the other is going to go on to my extended pantry. So there's that. And then yesterday I had to pick up some produce. I needed some celery. I was making beef stew for dinner, and I didn't have any celery. I had everything but that. So I ran to Aldi's real quick, and I only had $10 in my wallet, and I couldn't swipe my card. So I bought the celery, and I think the celery was like $2.49. They had these fresh green beans, so I picked up a bag of these fresh green beans. Bananas, and I don't remember the price for those, and then lemons. I think these lemons were like $2.49, but I only spent $7 at Aldi. So I got $7 spent on this produce, this fresh produce. And I will admit, while I was at Kroger today, I forgot that I had cash and was only supposed to use cash. And I swiped my card inadvertently. I was just so used to doing that I swiped my card. So I'll take the money for the groceries out of the cash envelope and I'll put it into another envelope, either for the next grocery time or I'll put it back on the account or for something else we're saving for. But I will get it out of that grocery envelope. So the other things that I wanted to focus on, since it is after church and I had some other things that I wanted to do, I went ahead and picked up a rotisserie chicken that was already prepared. Now they had these 2 for $12 or $6.99 a piece. I only bought one because I knew I was going to buy some whole chickens myself. But here's the thing. This one at $7, and I'm guessing it's probably around maybe a 3.5 pound chicken. Oh, it says 2 pounds. So this is a 2-pound chicken at $7. It's already cooked. It's warm. All I gotta do is cook some sweet potatoes, pop them in the microwave, and some other green veggies, some fruit or whatever, and we've got dinner. And that's what I wanted to do today. But they had whole chickens at Kroger. And excuse the wrinkling of the bag, but I didn't want to lay these on the counter because their bags are kind of wet. But they were $1.19 a pound for whole chicken at Kroger. This one is 5.88 pounds, so it's almost 6 pounds. So this one was $7, so it was the same price as the one that's pre-cooked. Now I gotta do the cooking, but when I get a whole chicken this size, I can cut it in half, and then I can make 2 or 3 meals for the husband and myself. So I'll roast it, cut it in half, and I'll roast it, and then I'll put half of the roasted chicken in the freezer, and then we'll eat half of the half that particular day for dinner, and then maybe I'll use the other half and make chicken and noodles or chicken and dumplings or something like that. But I picked up 3 of them, so these 2 are a little bit smaller. So whereas this one is almost 6 pounds, this one's almost 5, and this one's almost 5. So I got 2 that are almost 5 pounds, and then one that's almost 6 pounds, and then we'll have those for dinner. And I'm thinking about having some family over for dinner on a Sunday or something like that, and then I'll have these for that as well. So I can use those or something else. So I was glad that I was able to get those at that price. And the last time I bought whole chicken, they were $1.19 a pound. So the price of the whole chicken has not gone up just yet. However, some of the other chicken parts and pieces and things like that had gone up in price, so I didn't even look at those. I was trying to focus on what did I know I really needed to top off my preps and to augment my freezer pantry. So I picked up 3 packs of ground beef. We didn't have any more of those. And this is the 80/20. They didn't have any of the 85/15. And these were like $5.49 a pack, and it's just a pound each. So I have 3 of those. We've been having lots of tacos, lots of chili, and then other things. Like I'm planning to make a meatloaf this week. So ground beef is great for that. So picked up some of those, 3 of those. And I also picked up 2 packs of ground turkey. It's just a pound, and the ground turkey was like $4.99 a pound, something like that. So it's a little less than the ground beef, but sometimes when I'm making a dish, I want the ground turkey instead of the ground beef. So I picked up some of this. These are going to go in the freezer. And then we don't eat a lot of beef, but we do eat beef. We do like a good steak, and every now and then I like to pick one up. So I first stop that I made when I went to Kroger was to go back to where they have the manager special or the reduced meats. And they had this beef top round London broil marked down from $15.18 to $11.37. So I picked up one of these, and I thought we could have this one Friday evening or one Sunday for dinner. My husband can put it on our Ninja Foodie grill, grill it indoors, and we can have some baked potatoes or whatever else I want to make to go with it. And it's cheaper than going to the steakhouse. We went to the steakhouse, I think it was the Lone Star Steakhouse is what it's called, for Valentine's Day, and dinner was well over $100. So this will be much cheaper when we have this at home. So got this pack of beef. And then one of the things we do enjoy every now and then is pork sausage for breakfast. So I picked up 2 packs of the pork sausage. And granted, I am a Bob Evans girl. I like to buy the Bob Evans pork sausage. Well, you see, today I got Kroger. So one of the things that I am exploring and certainly adopting is the store brand. And I'm sure this will be perfectly fine. If not, it's going to have to do, because Kroger brand is what I'm picking up right now to save money on prices. It was like, I think $3.49. Let me just look real quick. I picked up this pack of bratwurst, and it's the beer brats. We like those. My husband can grill them on the grill, and then we can have them with buns. They were $5.99 a pound, or for the pack, and the Kroger bacon was $5.49. And I typically like to get the Wright's pepper bacon, and the last time I bought it, it was $11 a pound. So this time I just got the regular old smoked Kroger brand, and it will have to do. And the Kroger sausage patties, they were $2.79 as opposed to $3.49 for the Bob Evans brand. So there you have that. The really good deal that I got was on this fresh pork chops, and these were the bone-in pork loin pork chops. They're normally $25.20 at $5.49 a pound, but today they were on sale for $13.72 for this whole pack. So this was the deal of the day. I got this pack for $13.72, and actually another lady helped me to get it. She had this pack and a couple more in her cart, and I was looking for one in this price range and couldn't find one. She says, well, here, you can have one of mine. And I'm thinking, how nice. So I'll break these up and I'll put them into not individual serving sizes, but dinner portions, and then we'll have these someday for dinner. Maybe I'll make those apple pork chops again that were so good. So there's that. And then the other things that I got that I absolutely needed was orange juice, and I like the Simply Orange with the calcium, vitamin D, but no pulp brand. So I got those, and it was like almost $4, I think, for this particular bottle. And then the caramel macchiato, this was on sale for like $5.49, so I was glad to see that because it was above $6 the last time I picked it up. So these are the things that I picked up for my weekly grocery haul, and I have to say, all the people in the store could talk about was how high foods were, how things were going up, and yada, yada, yada. So once again, I want to encourage you, my young homemakers and my seasoned homemakers, to start picking up those things that your family needs and requires. I know that my husband likes saltines, so I made a point to look for saltines. I know that I want to have bacon when I make the shrimp and grits. I need that, so I picked up some bacon for that. And then I got these other meats and things that I usually cook on a weekly or monthly basis to fill out our freezer, our fridge, and our pantry. And we are exploring whole food plant-based options. So at least once a week we'll have a whole food option. Like maybe I'll do a meatless Monday instead of meatloaf on Monday. I've had a couple of meatless Mondays, and then there's been a couple of times I've just done a vegan chili, and it worked out just fine. I did make those carrot dogs too. I don't think I talked about that, but I made the carrot dogs, and they were pretty good. You have to marinate them and let them sit for 4 to 6 hours or overnight in this particular sauce that you make. And then you put them on a hot dog bun and serve them with mustard and ketchup and other things, and they were pretty good. I made a vegan chili to put on top of those, and my husband ate them. He enjoyed them, but neither one of us really want to have those again. And I made 6 the day that I made them, so the 3 that were left, I cut the carrots up, I diced them up, and then put them in the vegan chili. And they were amazing that way as well. So the carrot dogs were good, but we probably won't repeat that particular meal. And I thought you might be interested in seeing what hubby plans on having for lunch. When I got home, he had this pack of fish sitting in the sink thawing out. And it's got crappie. It looks like there's 2 pretty good sized crappie in here. He has a friend who had been doing some ice fishing, and they shared the love. So that's what he'll be having for lunch today. And one other thing, I picked up some prescriptions at Kroger today. And these prescriptions cost me $160.97. And the primary culprit was this one, and it by itself was $147.25. The other 2 were pretty negligible. One was free and then one was $13. Now here's the thing. I am not complaining. That $160 for meds for the month is shocking, and I'm thinking that I shouldn't need anything else for the month, so that should take care of it. Yep, that should take care of my meds for the month. But it's March. In January, this very same bottle cost me much more than that. But as I begin to spend down my deductible, then the prices come down. I'm hoping that by maybe June, this will be down to around $50 or $60 as opposed to where it is right now at $147. But like I said, I am not complaining. I can afford to buy my medication, and I know there are so many Americans who cannot. This is just what it is, and it's what I have to do. So when you hear people, and in particular older adults, talk about the cost of medication, the challenge is real. So now I'm going to get those pork chops put away. I'm going to use my Nesco American Harvest vacuum sealer to take care of it. And you see the hubby in the background. He is frying his fish. Don't they look delicious? So I ended up with 4 packs because I just put 2 chops in each bag. To see how to build a 3-month food supply for your family, click here. In the meantime, this is Denise Jordan saying you are not done yet. Click on the link in the comment section below for another homemaking story, and I will see you next time. Visit us at www.aprondiva.com.